ready.
I was totally ready. I was totally ready and not, doing other things because I can. Hold on, let me turn down Birdie Quest. There we go. I think that's acceptable levels of Brody. I was totally, completely ready and not, you know, I don't know, doing something fucking else. Totally. You guys are welcome. I'm always on top of things, as per usual. Yeah. Definitely not, you know, currently scrolling through Twitter still. Hatsune Miku. Nice. Anyway, I'm definitely, you know, toned into, to what we're doing here today and paying attention. You're welcome. You're welcome. I've been taking more time to relax. Simply because I got my work done early. So I've been having fun, you know? I've managed to get all the work done this week that I needed to, despite missing 2 assignments. And I've been averaging missing about 2 assignments each week. But you know what? I'm done, and I actually confirmed it this time. So, excuse me for taking a minute to myself, and I don't fucking know. Why? Go away. Hair in my face. And I don't even know how the fuck that happened. Like, I'm wearing headphones. How? It was a single strand, too. That was the worst part. God damn. Anyway. I decided yesterday, instead of doing my schoolwork, because procrastination, I should, you know, watch all of Fiona and Cake, the new Adventure Time thing. I understand. I get it. You know, I've already watched all of Adventure Time. But, yeah, it makes sense. You know, like, this shit, this shit, it hurts. Which means I love it, right? I love things that make me cry. That's not even a joke. It's not even like a ha-ha. Like, that's just, an actual thing. Things that make me emotional are very fun. The thing is, they're just so few and far between. But yeah, I wasn't crying watching Fiona and Cake, but I definitely needed to take a minute and stop and just, you know, slam my fist on the desk a couple times and take a deep breath. Because some shit was done and said that I just, you know, needed a minute. As one tends to do. As one does. As one does. And of course, you know, obviously, because as we know, I'm a fucking One Piece nerd. I did see Jamie Lee Curtis say she's gonna try and get the role of Kureha after, you know, if, you know, the strike is put to an end with a good and fair deal. And I'm like, please. Like, I've been good with a lot of things, you know. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, like, cross picket lines or nothing, so I'm being a bit vague here, because I haven't fully read into things I should talk about and shit I haven't. But I did watch the live action, And I'm trying to think about how to put this. I've enjoyed the castings thus far. And Jamie Lee Curtis is a cast that I want. However, what I also want is for Netflix to pay their writers fairly. Same thing with their actors. And, you know, not be cringe. Because, you know, surprisingly, being decent to the people that are making you millions is, for some reason for them, a big ask. And I don't get that, but whatever. But yeah, not trying to cross picket lines or nothing. They need to pay their actors and their writers. You know, I think the VFX people have also gone on strike. I don't remember what their union's called, though. So, yeah, you know, just fucking pay the people that are making you millions, you know? It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. It really, really is not. Do the intro again? No, I'm good, actually. But yeah. I'm definitely still dialed in, by the way. I'm definitely still paying attention to what's going on. You guys are welcome. You know? I'm very good. Very, very good at paying attention to things. And dialing in when I need to. I'm very good at that. I'm very, very good at that. What happened? Nothing. I'm just simply, you know, pointing out the obvious. I'm very good at dialing in and, you know, streaming. I think the next stream we have... Shit, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Metaverse expanded? Oh dear god. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, the next stream we have, not next, but on the 27th, next Wednesday, will be our 2-year. It'd be the 2-year mark for when I started streaming. Ain't that fun? I'll write that down so that I fucking remember it. Because I'm stupid and I need something to remember it. There, I've written it down. I totally remember that from the date I put in my phone 1 year ago. If you say so. If you say so. But, I wrote it down. It's on my desk on a sticky note. On a sticky note. I'll remember it. I'm glad it falls on my fucking normal stream schedule, though. Because I'll start crying. Ugh. It actually falls during a normal scheduled day. Oh joy, oh joy. Okay. I suppose we should start playing the video game, as that is the current plan. So, we're gonna be playing Assemble with Care. And apparently it's like, it's a video game where you take shit apart and fix it. And I'm like, ooh. The part of my brain that when I'm bored in class, I disassemble my pens and pencils. It went, "Ooh, what the fuck is this?" So, that's the reason I picked it. You're welcome. You're welcome. So that's what we will be doing because I said so. You're welcome. Ah. Things are happening and I can't fix it! Hold on. I literally can't fix anything here. Shut up, go away. This is loud as fuck and I can't press the X button. The escape button don't exist. I can't tab out. None. This is loud. And I'm sorry and I'll fix it in a second. Okay. Let me out of this windowed screen. Let me out.
After a year on the road, I thought I'd get tired of traveling. The end.
I fixed it. Don't worry. Don't worry, I fixed it. Holy shit, I fixed it. You're welcome. Also, I don't know why it's built like this. Don't ask. So we're dealing with it, alright? Suffer. Close enough.
This clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between.
Still loud as shit for me. Holy fuck, dude. Why is that so loud? I know it's probably fine for you guys, but God, this is fucking loud. Oh.
After a year on the road, I thought I'd get tired of traveling. After a year on a whole year. I'm a restorer by trade. A whole year. It felt like a lifetime.
What is with... Hold on. The dimensions are fucked up. That's not how it's supposed to look. Oh, well.
After a year on the road, I thought I'd get tired of traveling. The endless clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between. But as my train pulled into the station at Bellariva, I felt every...
Where's my options menu? Do they not have an options menu? That just don't seem right to me. Hold on. I'm figuring out how to fix this. Let's turn back on Brody Quest. There we go. Things are breaking immediately. You're welcome. It's what I'm good at. I'm very, very good at that. You're welcome. So, while we're waiting. How have you guys been? I feel like I've complained enough already. So. Okay. I think I might have fixed it, maybe. No, I don't think I did. Again, it just still feels wrong. It feels like the screen's supposed to be fucking bigger. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, this is, like, even worse. You see, this is what happens when I break shit. Now I have to troubleshoot, and I'm gonna cry about it. Is this better? Feels better to me. Scooching my scooch closer.
After a year on the road,
No, it's
I
supposed to
thought I'd
be
get
this
tired
weird.
of traveling. The
It's supposed to be this weird.
clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between.
So it's supposed to be, like, weirdly unreadable. See, like, it's cut off over here,
Station at Bella
but it's
Riva,
like...
I felt every bit as excited as the first day of my journey. A whole year. It felt like
Like,
a
it's just
lifetime.
actually cut
Places I'd
off.
seen, the people I'd met, of course, the forgotten treasures I'd given a new lease of life along the way. A whole year. It felt like I'm a restorer by trade.
You
Bringing
move the
most
text.
beloved possessions
Yeah,
back
I
to
know.
me
What do you
is
think
what
I'm
I
doing
love
right
to
now?
do.
But it's like,
I'd been traveling
I
for
am
months,
barely even
working my way
moving
from
my
one
mouse.
town to the next, fixing everything from family heirlooms to VCRs.
Also, the music is loud as shit.
Bella Riva was my chance to take a break. Unfortunately, that would have to wait until after I'd unpacked.
God, the music is fucking loud. Controls are weird. Can barely hear anything now. Yeah, I noticed. Like I said. Coffee. Huh. You see what I mean? Like it's cut off down here. Like I feel like
My passport. Not many blank pages left now. I saw a guitarist wearing these at a show once. Rock and roll repair woman, at your service. I picked up these sunglasses on my last stop. Hopefully I'm cool enough to pull them off. Who doesn't love a scrunchie? Practical and stylish.
ow. my goddamn ears. I swear to God, I turned the volumes down.
Finally,
And again, it's
I'd
cut
made
off.
it to Bella Riva. I'd come for the
Why
food
is it
festival
cut
taking
off?
place in a few days' time. After living off TV dinners and instant ramen for the last few months, I was craving a decent meal. Of course, I'd need to earn enough money to pay for it, so I figured I'd head out the next day and find some work. My parents never wanted me to go. They wanted me to stay in their shop and have a simple, stationary life. I knew there was a world out there, beyond the four walls of our antique store, that I had to be a part of. I daydreamed constantly about the weird and wonderful places each of our antiques came from. I loved figuring out their stories, revealing the memories hidden beneath the screws and wires. My story in Bella Riva began with a little girl and a voice she was longing to hear.
Okay. Ah, I got an achievement. A cassette tape. Oh, a cassette player.
It was my first morning in Bella Riva, and I couldn't wait to leave my hotel and explore. It was a quiet town, its streets and alleyways basking peacefully in the hot morning sun. In the main square, meanwhile, preparations were underway for the festival in a few days' time. As I handed out my flyers, I wondered what the people of Bella Riva would need me to fix. So far, everything here seemed perfect. I was starting to worry I'd made a mistake when I felt someone tapping me on the back.
Hi, I'm Izzy. Do you know how to fix things?
It was a little girl, maybe 7 years old, who must have gotten hold of one of my flyers. She rummaged around in her backpack until she hauled out a battered red cassette deck.
My tape is broken and I can't make it work anymore. I tried to fix it myself, but there's this metal thing in the way. Can you try?
Time to pull shit apart. Alright. See what we're working with. Okay, so obviously I just need to like change the batteries and then rewind the tape.
Aha! Those batteries look like they need replacing. Luckily, I have some spares.
Okay, cool, but like, can I move it? Thank you. Oh, they go over into this thing. God. Where's my controls options? Stop it. Is it just the animation's gotta play on its own? That is weird.
Why did you do that?
Cause I'm built different. I did it.
Will you dream a dream for me? If I sit by your side and hold you so tight, know that I will always love you, even though we both.
When it finished,
Cute.
Izzy picked up the tape deck and tucked it carefully into her backpack.
Thanks, Maria. You're the best person at fixing things ever.
No problem. Who was that singing? They're very good.
It's my mum. She's not here anymore.
Oh,
Izzy
dead mom.
trailed off. It was the kind of silence a cassette tape would never be enough to fill. When Izzy's friends called for her, she dug deep into her pockets, looking for something to pay me with. Eventually, she produced a grand total of a stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo.
I would take the yo-yo.
I usually preferred a check, but Izzy looked so serious, I wrote out a full receipt. She seemed like a happy kid, but beneath it all, part of her life had been shattered. A part I wouldn't be able to fix.
I've completed level 2. I'm getting good at this fixing shit thing. Oh, I'm fixing a minifigure next. Some fucking
My first
nerd.
repair complete, I spent the rest of the day doing small jobs in and around the square. I was exhausted when I got back to my hotel and found a message asking me to make one more visit. The address led me to a quaint little house, a stone's throw from the beach. Bathed in the evening light, it looked beautiful, in spite of its flaking paintwork and chipped tiles.
Mm-hmm.
The front door was opened by a harried-looking man, still dressed from a long day at the office.
Are you Maria? My name's Joseph. I'm Isabel's father.
Oh. Hi.
I'm so sorry she bothered you this morning. Please, come in. I'd like to settle up properly.
On the mantelpiece, I saw the remains of a broken statue. Without thinking, I picked up a fragment.
Ah, my father's statue. What's left of it, at least. Yet another way I'd have disappointed him.
Uh-huh.
It survived 100 years in this family. But 5 minutes with Isabel and... Do you think you can salvage it?
Yeah, sure, why not? Where's my glue?
Will you be able to see the glue afterwards? I don't want people seeing the cracks.
I think that already might not be happening. Unless I can, like, clean up the glue somehow. Yeah, I don't think I can clean up the glue. Sorry, man.
Sometimes I think my daughter should come with a warning label.
Truly, this is what it was meant for. Okay. Right? Yeah. Yep. Okay, then we got sword. Then head.
Is this glue really strong enough to hold everything together?
I guess.
Thank you, Maria. It looks as perfect as it ever did. My father wanted me to make something of myself. He didn't have time for anything less.
Your dad sounds like a prick.
As Joseph put the statue back on the shelf, it nudged against the family portrait stood proudly next to it. So he was Bellariva's mayor. And that was Izzy's mom. They must both miss her so much.
Sorry, I'm a little tired. I've been working late getting things sorted for the festival. There's only a few days to go. Looks like I'll be working late. Again?
When I told my parents I wanted to leave, they always found an excuse to be busy, to avoid talking about it. I guess keeping
We're both
themselves
traumatized.
occupied was their way of pretending it wasn't happening. Joseph's work must have been taking up so much of his time. But maybe that was what he wanted. I just hoped
Part
he
of
was
your job
finding
is
enough
changing
time for
batteries
Izzy,
and
too.
super gluing action figures. It seems so, yes. Chapter 3 complete.
My second day in Bellariva dawned bright and clear. Another beautiful sunny morning. Walking into town, I passed cafes overflowing with customers cradling their morning coffees. I stopped, breathing in the smell of roasted coffee beans and freshly baked pastries.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to go inside when the owner of Carmen's, the cafe next door, stopped me.
Hello, Maria? Were you here yesterday handing out flyers? I have a job for you.
Uh-huh.
Her place was petite,
Uh-huh.
tucked between its competitors as if hoping they wouldn't notice.
Mm-hmm.
Judging by the empty tables inside, though, her potential customers hadn't noticed it either.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit slow today, but we're just getting started. I'm sure it'll pick up soon.
As Carmen chatted, she walked over to the counter and returned with an old rotary phone.
At least I've got plenty of time to practice my recipe for the festival. It's a new special I've been working on.
Oh, really?
I was hoping to call my sister for some, seasoning tips, but it won't connect.
Uh-huh.
Can you see if you can figure out?
Yeah. Alright, first of all, taking the VO volume down a little bit. Second of all. Alright. We got some screws back here. Let's fuck them up.
Obviously, we'd normally be much busier than this.
These controls are weird, but once you figure it out, they're, you know, okay, I guess.
You can fix it, can't you? I can't afford to replace it.
I'll see what I can do. Okay. Hold on, it's trying to tell me things. Check the wire and drag the toolbox to detach it.
These connections aren't quite right. I should check the wiring.
There we go.
Looks like this new circuit board
I did
is
it!
all hooked up.
This bell is weird. Shut up! Shut up, I didn't ask. I think that's the only thing I needed to deal with. Pretty sure, at least. Ah! Okay, we're good. What? What happened? Oh, you're being a nerd. I see.
I think I've missed a screw somehow.
Where? Mr. Screw, bitch! I was working on it! Couldn't give me 3 seconds to work on it! Let me do my job!
When I handed the phone back to Carmen, she seemed almost reluctant to take it from me.
So it's all working now, is it? I don't have to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
Nope, it's ready to go. It'll be ringing off the hook in no time.
That's if I can pay my phone bill, anyway. And the rent, and the suppliers. Anyway, take a seat, and I'll be right with you. Your coffee's on the house.
I mean, we're getting free coffee right now.
I sat at one of the empty tables, while at the counter, Carmen had started dialing the phone.
Hello. How's my favorite sister doing today?
The game's quiet? You're kidding me. On OBS, it says this shit is screeching.
As she talked, Carmen became more and more tense. This didn't seem like a call for some cooking advice.
I know I still owe you from last time, but I can't afford to take part in the festival if I don't pay.
I could almost feel the eye roll at the other end of the line.
You don't need to be here, though. Can't you just put the check in the post?
When the call ended, Carmen brought me my coffee, her hands trembling.
Sorry about that. My sister's decided to fly in for a visit. Oh god, I have to get ready. Actually, I might have another job for you.
Is it better?
Can you come by tomorrow?
Or do I still need to turn the volumes up? Because to me, this shit is loud.
The next day, I'd promised Carmen I'd return to help her get the cafe ready for her sister's arrival. I was about to set out when I received an unexpected call from my hotel's reception desk. Apparently, another guest had asked for me by name.
Uh-huh.
Curious, I took the creaking elevator up to the top floor and made my way to the room number they'd given. I knocked.
Are you here about the camera? It's about time.
Mm-hmm.
The woman in front of me was immaculate. Not a hair out of place or a crease to be seen.
My sister
Okay.
tells me you know how to fix things. I'd usually go to an expert, of course, but in this
Shut the fuck up. I didn't ask your opinion. Sorry. I know that was right in the mic.
So this was Carmen's sister? The two of them couldn't have been more different. Inside her room, I saw a beautiful reflex camera. Any professional photographer's dream.
the viewfinder is completely dark. I can't see anything through it at all. I assume you can figure out what's wrong.
I could try. Let's get the casing off first, and there's some fucking screws in the casing.
I don't suppose you've fixed anything this valuable before.
Is that supposed to be a diss of some variety?
If I use the screwdriver, I could adjust the angle of the mirror. Perfect. Now the viewfinder should be working.
Did I do that completely on accident? Shut up! Shut up! My phone keeps buzzing and I'm gonna murder. I think I did that correctly completely on accident, and you're welcome. I didn't even know that I could do that. Wait a minute, 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 wait, 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 wait. There. Okay. It's a really oversimplified camera. You don't say.
Still a few parts missing.
Stop telling me what to do. My phone keeps buzzing and I'm about to throw it across the room.
I felt a pang of envy as I handed the camera to Helena. I put my disposable to shame.
I picked it up on my first trip to Paris. It's a 1958 limited edition, the first of its kind. It cost me 3 months' salary, but it was worth it.
I had no idea what 3 months' salary meant to Helena, but I was pretty sure it was more than I could afford.
What if it's guest? Trust me, it's not.
It was strange, really.
Guest
that we
only
were
really
even
texts
staying
me
in the
over
same
Snapchat.
hotel.
That
I
has a
picked this
different
place
buzz
because it was
than
cheap and
the normal
cheerful, but
buzz.
surely she could afford somewhere better. She took some test shots, fiddling with the camera settings until she was absolutely satisfied.
This work is immaculate. At least there's one person in this town who knows what they're doing. Sending
That's
you to
being
me might be
rude.
the first thing Carmen's actually gotten right.
I
Stop
wondered
being
why
so
Helena had bothered
rude!
coming if she thought so little of her sister.
I hear nothing from her for weeks, and then when she finally does call me, all she wants is money. If she thinks I'm lending her another penny, she'll have to convince me it's not a total waste of time.
That didn't sound good. If Hurricane Helena was about to hit, I hoped Carmen was ready.
I got another thing. I did it. Let's fix more shit, guys.
The sun was setting over Bellariva by the time I reached
I was
Carmen's
stuck.
cafe.
I had to hit it by chest
From the
real
outside,
hard.
it looked as quiet as ever, but inside, I found Carmen cleaning like her life depended on it.
Maria! Oh, don't mind all of this. If Helena finds one speck of dust in here, I'll never hear the end of it.
Carmen seemed pleased to see me, but I sensed the fidgeting tension beneath each sweep of her mop. Trying to live up to the standards of someone like Helena seemed like an impossible task.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you didn't mind fixing the camera for her. She was furious when it broke. I really need this to go well. If she doesn't lend me the money, I don't know how long I can keep this place going.
Carmen led me to a back room, where she'd laid out the components of what looked like a neon sign.
I had this made when I first opened the cafe, but I'm hopeless with electronics.
So there was supposed to be a sign outside. This might explain the lack of customers.
I'd like to put it up before Helena gets here. Can you give it a try?
Yeah. Alright. Time to commit some form of sacrilege against electronics. There we go. Why do I have glue? Do I need glue? Oh dear God. Why should I need glue? Come on. There you go.
I think the whole thing is supposed to light up.
That
I don't know, it's a bit flat. Maybe if it flashes, it'll really catch people's eye.
Great idea. I think I have a spare part that could do that.
Oh, great. Another thing I gotta glue. This better be something better than glue, I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like glue should be my best option here. It is okay? If you say so.
Still needs something else. Maybe we can add one of these.
What? Add what? Add what? Pizza, ice cream. Okay. Do I have to add glue onto this too? Where's the back? Come on. Turn over. Yes, I need to add glue onto this as well. Alright. Let's see if my rudimentary knowledge of circuits can do something here. How do I turn you over? Okay. Come on.
It works. I'll screw everything together again and you'll be set.
As long as it doesn't heat up too much. Well, these are neons, so... like, this isn't like an LED light. Neons heat up a lot. So, that might not... it might not be the, best decision. Come on. It's like trying to find the fucking correct corner. Okay. I did it. You forgot to place the C4? Shit, you're right. Wow. Neon sign.
The sign fixed, we headed outside and mounted it carefully over the cafe door.
Oh, that's perfect, Maria. It looks just how I imagined it. When I had this sign made, it all seemed so simple. Oh, I can't believe I might have to give it all up. I hope I've done enough.
A smile froze on her face as she spotted something over my shoulder. I turned to see.
Most modern neons are LEDs now anyway. That's true, but the way that this is set up with the actual tubing and everything, I think it's a legit neon, not an LED.
Of course, my sister owns the only cafe in this entire town that isn't actually open.
For better or worse, Helena had arrived. Carmen opened her mouth to explain, but Helena swept indifferently past her. Finally pausing in the doorway, she turned back towards Carmen.
The first thing we're doing is getting rid of that hideous sign.
And with that, she disappeared inside. I hoped Carmen's chances of saving the cafe hadn't disappeared with her.
Damn. Unless you want vintage. Well, I think this is supposed to be taking place in, like, the 90s or something. So, if we're talking modern, it needs to be 90s modern.
Festival, and the whole town was busy getting ready. I had more work than I knew what to do with. When Joseph called with another job, I was craving the cool quiet of his and Izzy's seafront house.
Ah!
I'd barely reached their front door when I heard someone calling me.
That's silly.
Maria,
What's
I need
silly?
your help. Quickly, it's top secret.
It was Izzy, peeking out from the side of the house. She beckoned for me to follow her. She
Where we
led
going?
me through to a
Coffee wasn't
beautiful,
invented in the 90s? You're so
garden
right. Coffee wasn't
overflowing
invented
with
yet.
Flowers of every color. Nestled among them was a playhouse, its doorway almost completely obscured by a towering rose bush.
You have to squeeze past it and breathe in real small, like this.
Izzy took in a big gulp of air and crawled through the gap and into the playhouse. I hadn't planned on crawling in the dirt today, but the life of a repairwoman never did run smooth. On the table inside, there was an electronic toy. Not exactly the usual stock in my parents' antique shop.
I had an accident. I didn't do it on purpose or anything, but it won't turn on anymore.
We're repairing a
Can you fix it for
Game
me?
Boy. Well, Game Boys didn't do that. It's set up like a Game Boy, though. Okay, so the A key's fucky.
Why does it sound so scary?
Okay.
wasn't like
we have
that
to
before.
fix the speaker of some variety, it seems. Oh, great, wires. Okay, first of all, let's just disconnect literally fucking everything. Take that out. put in the new one while we're at it. How do I turn this a little bit? Okay, so this needs to be accessed from the back. Okay. Where's my glue? Seriously, where's my glue? How do I?
Nothing. Maybe there's an issue with the battery.
Where's my glue? Hold on. Ah, this thing is so fucking weird to rotate, and I don't like it. How do I? There we go. No, not that one. That one. I don't remember how this was all put together. No. How was this set up? Hello, hello. How the Oh dear God. Oh. Oh God. Oh Jesus. How? I hate these kinds of movement systems. They make my brain hurt. No. I don't remember how this was set up, and I feel like I should have, and I'm stupid. well... let's have that. Which is something... There we go. This one's taking me a little bit longer because I don't exactly remember how this is supposed to be wired. I might just have to guess.
Still no power.
Oh, yeah. I don't have the battery attached to this thing. Is there a way to tell before I put the battery pack back on? Or, like...
Still sounds really bad.
Okay.
Still sounds really bad.
Cool, this is not what I asked you.
Do grown-ups play games as well?
Yes. What do you think I'm doing right now? Go over there. Where is this issue? What am I doing? Replace the speaker bit? I already did. I already replaced everything that I could here. I just don't remember how it was wired in the first place. Oh.
That's not what the game looked like before. Is it broken again?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm figuring it out. I'm learning. Fucking learning. Okay. So, visuals are correct. Then, if I turn it on now...
Still sounds
Check.
really bad.
Oh, so it tells you which connections are correct. Then why wasn't it doing that for me before?
Can you show me how to play? I tried before, but it was so hard.
Oh shit. We're playing Pokemon, dude. I did it! I'm so good at this. We're playing Pokemon Snap, dude. Okay. Let's put the case back on this thing. Come on. Where's the... There we go. There we go. Put together. I did it. I did it. I just have to remember which wires go where.
Her toy fixed, I watched her retreat into its screen, taking refuge in a 3-inch world of her own. Well, I'd better head inside. Your dad is waiting for me.
Please don't tell him about the game. He'll think I broke it on purpose.
Why would he think that?
Because, Well, I kind of dropped it really hard at the wall.
I see, as one does.
Izzy looked down, scuffing her shoes on the worn floor of the playhouse.
I get that.
My dad said I had to go to this stupid festival tomorrow and put on a stupid dress, and I don't want to. All he cares about is working. He never wants to see me unless it's for his job. I'm not going. He can't make me.
Bye.
With that, Izzy dove back through the rosebush and disappeared into the wilds of the garden. She was so young. She couldn't be expected to see that her dad was struggling too. It made me think. Had I really tried hard enough to understand my parents' point of view? I was so focused on the adventures ahead of me. Maybe I didn't care enough about leaving them behind.
I beat level 7. What's next? Watch. I'm fixing a watch. I'm dealing with gears.
Leaving Izzy
Oh dear
hiding
God.
in the garden, I walked around to the front of the house and rang the doorbell. It was only then I noticed my favorite overalls covered in grass stains. I scrubbed desperately, but it was too late.
Maria, what are you doing? What happened to your clothes?
I was, repairing a lawnmower.
How unusual.
I see.
Well, do come in. The job I've got for you is a little more delicate.
Totally embarrassed, I walked into an orderly room filled with papers and ledgers. So this was his office. You must be so busy getting ready for the festival. Are you looking forward to it?
Of course. It's traditional for the mayor to judge food from every cafe and restaurant in town. I'll be declaring the best chef in Bellariva by this time tomorrow. Speaking of which...
He unclipped the watch from his wrist and very
I can see how these
carefully
plots are
handed it
going to
me.
become interconnected.
I'll have a tight schedule to follow, but my watch stopped working a while ago. Could you see if you can make it tick again?
You see, I was going to say, why don't you just use your fucking phone? And then I remember this is like the 90s. There was no such thing as a fucking phone.
Are you sure it will all fit back together?
I will try my best. Oh. This is going to be like a gift from his late wife or something, isn't it? That engraving. Oh, no. Alright.
Ah, the main plate has completely cracked. I'll need to replace it.
Whoa!
The cogs look good, though. If I'm careful, I can reuse those.
One thing I'll never try to fix is a watch. How do I do this? There's screws somewhere on this? Oh, I see them. They're so tiny. Okay, I'm gonna replace the glass first, and then we will finagle with the gears. This is going great. This is going great. All right. I swear to God, I'm tapping on the screen. It just doesn't like
I've not
me.
gone a day without this watch since my wife gave it to me.
Yep, like I thought. Like I thought, it was wife. Okay. Alright. The thing on the back. What's that? I don't like it. I did it. Did I just fix that, or I feel like this cog needs to go somewhere, and I'm just stupid. There we go. See? I'm not stupid. I figured it out. Eventually. I figured it out. Did it. You played this game before? No, I haven't.
As I handed the
I haven't. I'm just that good at taking shit apart.
My fingers traced over the engraving on the back. I hoped fixing this was one small way I could help him move forward.
I'm built different, let me tell you.
I can't believe it's working, Maria. Thank you. My wife was a brilliant woman. Feeling this ticking on my wrist, it makes me feel like she's still here. Watches measure minutes and hours like they're infinite. I didn't know we had so little time. Even with Isabel, I barely see her. And when I do, she acts like she hates me.
Just then, the phone rang. Even when he was at home, his work was never done.
Sorry, Maria. I have to take this. I'll see you at the festival tomorrow.
Yes, yes you will.
As I left, I turned and saw him pacing the floor of his office, his watch glinting in the afternoon sun. I hoped its quiet ticking would at least bring him some peace during the busy days to come.
He's gonna offer you brandy. Don't drink it. Why? Who am I to turn down a drink? Oh, a Polaroid. No. Oh no, that's one of those. That's a projector thingy where you like. It's like it's caveman slideshows.
When my last job of the day
That's
brought me
what
to
it is.
Carmen's
I know
apartment,
what it
the
is. I
door was
think
opened by someone
maybe
I
kinda.
didn't
Shut up.
expect to see. Helena.
Sorry for inflicting this mess on you.
Yeah, that slide
Carmen's
machine.
never seen a knickknack she doesn't want to buy, apparently.
Carmen's apartment was a little chaotic, but totally charming. It was easy to imagine her living in a place like this. It definitely wasn't Helena's style.
You're old
She
enough
seemed
to remember.
more
Exactly,
upmarket
exactly.
than
Like we said,
flea-market.
I'm like
I wondered
I'm
why
a
she was even
bajillion
here.
years old. It happens. You know what I mean?
We're having a clear out.
Something,
or at
something.
least I am.
Double
Carmen's not
quintillion years
helping,
old.
As usual. There's a market at the festival tomorrow. I'm selling some of these things to make her some money. She says she has nothing when there's all this stuff right under her nose.
Helena stepped delicately past the items on the floor and reached down to pick up one from the pile.
Look at this slide projector. Our parents treasured it, but Carmen treats it like a piece of junk. Can you take a look?
Many pieces that will need to be replaced. Oh, dear lord. Where is it? Oh, it's already been taken apart? Okay. Warning, beware electricity. Okay, well, that's definitely...
That light bulb is okay. I'll
fucked.
need to redirect the light to the lens at the top for the projector to work.
Oh, other way around. Whoops. Not this one, the other one. Alright. Hold on. Hold on. There. Jesus fucking. There we go. I knew there were more shit that I hadn't done yet.
Oh,
Okay.
typical. Carmen's even managed to get a slide stuck in here.
No, it's not the part that I'm trying to take out. I'm trying to take out the slide! What am I doing? Use your brain. I'm trying. Shut up. I'm not good at doing that. Shit. There's nothing in here. Oh! 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 Get off. Get off. Get away. No, 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 no. Ha ha! Okay. Shut up. That was the perfect spot. Shut up.
I was so excited when I moved to the city. Carmen, she looks so sad. Here's the clicker you'll need to attach. God knows how Carmen broke that as well.
Okay, let's put the screws back in. Let's be...
I think I've missed a screw somehow.
You don't say, anyway. Wait, did I actually... Okay, no, there's the... Okay, and then we turn this. And... Grab... How am I...
When we were younger, Carmen was always following me around.
Shut up!
I suppose she looked up to me. A cool older sister. She used to ask me when I was coming home, but I was always too busy.
I did it. My brain broke a little bit, but it's fine. I figured it out. You're welcome.
Helena was transfixed, staring at the two young sisters the projector had brought glaringly into focus.
I never meant to let her down.
But you haven't, have you? You came all this way just to help with the cafe. Plus the money.
That's the problem. There is no money. I lost my job a few months ago. My savings are almost gone. I have nothing. Carmen thinks I'll throw my checkbook at her bad decisions and make them okay. But I can't. Not this time. You know, the funny thing is, I came here wanting to tell her the truth. But she's so infuriating. How can I ask her for help when all she cares about is herself?
Helena fell silent, shrinking under the gaze of her younger self, projected onto the wall.
We drifted so far apart when I moved away. It felt like the only thing keeping us together was my bank balance. I know I have to tell her the truth. It isn't fair. But I already lost everything else. What if I lose her too?
Next. Whoa. The fucking thingamajig doing here.
The day of the festival finally came, and after all my hard work, I was ready to put down my tools and pick up a fork. The smell as I entered the main square was incredible. Each stall was selling food even more delicious than the last. The competition would start any minute. Most stall holders were waiting anxiously for the mayor to pay them a visit. All of them, that was, except Carmen, who was still frantically chopping vegetables and stirring pots.
Maria! Thank God you're here. Can I ask you the world's biggest favour?
Yes.
Helena was supposed to help me run the stall today, but she never turned up. Probably too ashamed to show her face. I can't believe she lied to me.
Carmen was stirring so furiously, she was in danger of tipping the pot over altogether.
The mayor will be here any minute for the judging, but I'm almost out of my special.
She wasn't really going to ask me, was she? Not on my day off.
I have a stove ready to build and everything. Can you set it up and make me a spare batch?
I'll see what I can do. Uh-huh. Hold on.
It all fits. Now to light the gas.
do I light the match? How do I light this match? It's almost like you never went camping. Because I haven't. Oh! How did I do that? Okay. I figured it out.
I think that pot is really boiling now. Smells great, if I say so myself.
Yeah.
Here are the ingredients that Carmen's given me. What to add first?
Alright, so I'm guessing this is the pint of stock. Fourth stick. Fourth stick of whatever, half a carrot. Two broccoli flowerets. Handful of chopped tomatoes.
That looks good. I'll scoop a spoonful when I'm ready to serve.
Plenty. 3 wild mushrooms.
Oh, her recipe is a bit smudged. Never mind, I'm sure whatever I put in will be fine.
That was probably not correct at all, but it's
My
fine.
part done, Carmen took over and added the finishing touches. It was just in time, and a moment later, Joseph arrived with Izzy in tow. Carmen anxiously handed them both a serving.
That was so tasty. Can I have some more, please?
Well, you've certainly earned yourself a loyal customer in my daughter. We have a few more meals to taste, but so far you are one of the best. Good luck.
I did it.
Joseph and Izzy looked so happy together.
I'm a genius.
Maybe
Oh my
the
god.
festival was
Well-
doing them some good after all. Carmen, on the other hand, seemed annoyed. But why, when it had all gone so well?
I wish Helena was here to see this. She's so convinced I'll never succeed at anything.
She wants what's best for you. She's just not very tactful about it.
Yes, I know. Even when I was a kid, she pushed me when no one else did. I just wish she hadn't lied to me. But then, I've asked so much of her over the years. I never stopped to think how much she actually had to give.
I did it. Completed level 10. Oh dear god. This is gonna be more wiring.
The festival finished. I only had one day left before I had to catch my train and leave Bella Riva behind. I couldn't go without saying goodbye to Carmen. So, that evening, I made my way to the cafe. It was unrecognizable. She'd done it. Best food in Bella Riva. Half the town was outside waiting to see what the fuss was about.
Maria! My favorite sous chef. Come on through.
It was Carmen, acting every inch the successful cafe owner she deserved to be. Even Helena was there, serving the coffees. This was the last place I expected to see her after yesterday's drama. Carmen led me through to a balcony upstairs, where she brought out an old record player.
I found out where Helena was on the day of the festival. She was selling her camera to clear the cafe's debts. But then she didn't have much left for herself. So, I've asked her to come and stay with me for a while. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Cute.
I wanted to give her this to cheer her up. We listened to it all the time when we were kids.
Uh-huh.
Do you think it has one last tune in it?
I will try. All I'm promising
Okay,
is...
Let's see what happens when we turn this on.
Oh.
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring. The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring. The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring. The speaker isn't connected properly.
Shut up.
I should check the wiring. That's the
Go.
speed dial connected. Now we should be able to change it. The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
Okay, there's one more
The
thing I need
speaker
to
isn't connected properly.
plug
should check the
shit
wiring.
into. But I got no idea where. Aha! Found it.
I think that should do it. This record should play beautifully. It's spinning the wrong way. How can I get it to play in the right direction? It must be to do with the motor. Let's see if one of these spares can turn things around. Here's the problem. This wiring isn't connected properly. If I turn the volume up, I should be able to hear it now.
Oh. Shit.
Well, it's playing in the right direction. I should check it's turning at the correct speed.
What will remain of these days? The sweetest words
I did it.
I've ever
I'm gonna kill you. Save the cafe with the screwdriver and super glue. That I did. That I
The
did.
record player's crackling tune must have caught Helena's ear, as she appeared a few moments later.
Is that my old record player? I can't believe you've kept it all these years, Carmen.
Leaning over the music, they looked just like the young sisters the slide projector had preserved all these years, inseparable once again. Carmen told me about your camera. That was a really generous thing to do.
I loved that camera, but I love my sister more.
You just guessed at
It's
the
her
end?
time to be the person she wants to be.
Maybe a little. Shut up.
I'm going to stay here with her for a while.
It's half the point of engineering.
Make up for lost time.
Carmen and Helena's relationship wasn't suddenly
You
going
guess,
to be perfect.
and it
but
either
they
explodes
were
or it
both
works.
Prepared to try and to think.
Oh, well.
It had all started because of a call Carmen made about some seasoning tips.
It's called theory.
I guess in the end, maybe it wasn't so hard to just pick up the phone and dial. I hadn't spoken to my own parents in a year. I wanted to hear their voices more than anything. But the silence between us was so cavernous. I didn't know how I'd ever find the words to bridge it.
Next level. Oh, what is... Music box. This looks like a lot of screws in a lot of weird
My
places.
final morning in Bellariva, I received one last call out to Joseph and Izzy's house. I knew I had to pack, but I figured I could squeeze in one final job before I had to leave. When I arrived, I found Joseph tidying up his wilderness of a garden. The playhouse was already cleared. Inside, I could see Izzy happily testing out her screw driving skills on the back of her cassette deck.
You've made quite the impression. Izzy, tells me she's going to be a repairwoman like Maria.
I'm sure she could be anything she wanted if she put her mind to it.
She could. She's a brilliant child. Spending the day with her at the festival, I haven't had so much fun in ages. I wanted to give her something before she starts to forget.
Inside, the house was transformed, flooded with light and the sounds of the garden. It felt alive again. This would be my last repair in Bellariva, but it felt like it was the house that had really been restored.
It's a music box. It used to play beautifully, but now when I wind it up, nothing happens. I'd love for Izzy to hear it sing again. Can you help?
Yes. Alright, let's see what the fuck you're talking about first. You are correct. It does not do anything. First and foremost, already seeing some screws, so let's take this thing out.
Maria, could you add this family picture of us?
Yeah. Cool. Okay. That's the inside. Thing inside. Okay. Aha! Told you. Hidden screws. Come on. There we go. I wish it wouldn't re-angle itself every time we needed to screw something. Because I will start crying if I have to keep finding these screws again. Okay.
This mechanism is completely broken. I'll need to take it all apart before I can fix it.
Okay. Oh. Forgot that thing. Whoops.
Perfect. The mechanism is good as new.
So good at repairing shit, guys, let me tell ya. So good at repairing things. So good at repairing things. God, I'm just fucking awesome like that, dude. Let me tell ya, I'm just awesome like that. Like that? Supposed to do that? Did I forget something? It's done. What do I do? Oh. That wasn't just random bullshit. It was a thing. It was a thing. There was a thing there. I was supposed to be looking at.
I think that's everything back together again. I should play it to make sure.
My wife used to sing this song to Izzy each night before bed, but I always worked too late to join them. Will you dream a dream for me? If I sit by your side and hold you so tight, know that I will always love you, even though we both know that we must say goodnight.
Yep.
I've missed so much already. I want to be the father my wife wanted me to be. I've ended up so much like my own father, working all the time. Izzy needs me more than that, especially now it's just the two of us. My daughter comes first. Well, until she gets bored of her stuffy old dad anyway.
I'll never ever get bored of you, Dad.
Izzy came running into the room where Joseph scooped her up and onto his shoulders. She gazed at the music box, her eyes shining. I'd never seen her look so happy.
Thank you, Maria, for everything. The things you've fixed for me. I'm so glad to have them back.
Joseph was a good father, and I could tell he was determined to be an even better one.
Mm-hmm.
When it came down to it, that was all any of us wanted. A second chance to make something right. My time in Bellariva was almost over, but before I left, I knew there was something of my own I needed to fix.
There is. What am I fixing? Oh, did something happen to my trunk?
My time in Bellariva was almost at an end. Another chapter finished in a story whose ending I hadn't felt ready to write. The people I'd met, the items I'd restored, they'd taught me so much about what was really important. Pulling out my suitcase from beneath the bed, I remembered the day I stole it from my parents' shop, the day I left. Afterwards, I was too ashamed to call them, to apologize. It was a guilt I'd been carrying around every day since. As I packed, I knew that it was up to me to find a way to lighten the load.
I'm not really fixing it, I'm just putting shit in.
My train ticket. I can't believe it's time to leave Bellariva behind. Izzy gave me this in exchange for my repair manual. She'll be a pro in no time. My parents would love Bellariva. Maybe I can convince them to make the trip.
The music
My
is
suitcase
still
was full, but it was my heart that felt heavy as I made my way to the station. I was sorry to be leaving Bellariva behind, but I hoped that in my own small way I'd made a difference. Helena and Carmen's reunion was possible because they'd learned to overcome their differences. Joseph had realized he shouldn't let his grief or his work get in the way of his relationship with Izzy. They'd each learned to see things from someone else's perspective. Maybe it was time I saw things through my parents' eyes. I knew it would be easier to jump on the next train, put even more distance between us, but I finally felt ready to talk to them. I just didn't know if they would feel the same. Did I even remember their number? I wasn't sure until I reached for the phone and it all came flooding back.
Phone.
Mom? Dad?
Maria? Is that you?
I finished game. I did it. Look, I did it. I did it. See that? I finished the game. I'm very good at that. Oh, this is loud as shit. I beat the video game. Ooh. Coffee maker. Carmen's letter.
Dear Maria, Carmen here. Sorry I haven't written. The cafe's been absolutely manic since you left. Luckily, I have Helena here to
Why
help.
is it now suddenly
You wouldn't
like the
recognise
correct
her.
ratio?
She's like a new woman.
Like now I
She's
can
always
actually
running
read everything.
around, taking orders and making drinks. I even heard her compliment a customer on their outfit. Personally, I draw the line at fluorescent green bowling shirts, but each to their own. It certainly made the customer smile. She misses the city, though. Bellariva's many things, but it's definitely not as chic as she'd like. She said there was a coffee shop near her old apartment where they made coffee with a shape drawn on top. It got me thinking, I'm an award-winning chef. I can figure out how to put a leaf on a cappuccino. A bit of cosmopolitan coffee might be just what Helena needs. Of course, ordering a new coffee machine was the easy part. I wish you could have seen the mess I got into trying to put the thing together. I saw Maria use her screwdriver a million times. Taking this apart will be easy.
There we go. Okay. Okay, I can separate things.
Be
These pipes look pretty simple. I should start with them.
Oh, dear God. This is gonna be a nightmare. Yeah. Cool. I'm looking for the thingy. There we go. Any more? Okay.
Oh, I wish Maria was here. She'd know how to put these pipes together.
This is actually the easy part. Oh, okay. Looks of it, something is supposed to be mounted there. Okay. Now, how? Come on. Where is this supposed to go?
That steam doesn't look good. There must be something wrong with the pipes.
Aha! I knew there was something I needed to put there.
Finally,
Aha!
no more steam.
Okay. Okay. Can't see the other one. There we go. Then we will turn this around. What the fuck just happened?
Finally, no more steam.
Oh my lord. I have to program it. In the most dumb, rudimentary way as possible. Coffee's on 2. Power is on 1. Okay. Just make sure there's nothing here. Okay, nothing there that I need to worry about. That's good. For me. Okay. Ah! And... done. I did it.
I think that's everything. Better test the buttons, just to make sure.
I did it.
All done. Piece of cake. Time to make my first
I'm a
coffee,
fucking
I think.
genius. I feel so incredibly, whoa, intelligent.
Smells delicious. Now to make it look magical.
I did it. Where's the machine? Aren't you supposed to, like, steam the milk?
A perfect coffee. All it needs is a saucer and a couple of Helena's favourite biscuits.
I can't. I wanted to draw a penis on it. Well, I did it.
I was feeling more has-been than coffee queen by the time I'd made a drink fit for human consumption. It looked a bit, postmodern, but knowing Helena's refined tastes, I hoped she'd think it was intentional. Always the connoisseur, she didn't even bother to look at it at first. She was so busy wafting it under her nose. Steamed up her glasses, of course. How was she going to see my work of art through an eye full of fog? When she finally spotted it, though, she was totally impressed. I'll admit, she spent several minutes trying to figure out exactly what it was I'd drawn. She decided it was probably a horse. Well, what she doesn't know won't hurt her. She was impressed enough to ask for another one. I guess I'll need to get some practice in. The whole thing was such hard work, Maria. I never realized how difficult it was, all that mechanical stuff.
It's because I'm a fucking
It
genius.
made me realize how much I have to thank you for, so I wanted to say that now. Better latte than never. Hoping you're well. Your friend, Carmen.
I did it. I've officially 100%ed this game. I wish there were more levels. I guess that's the game. I did it. I beat the game. I'm so fucking intelligent. You're welcome. I beat the game. I did it. Fuck yeah. I'm so smart, and I'm awesome, and smart, and awesome, and smart, and smart, and awesome. Let me tell ya. That game was a lot shorter than I thought it would be, I'm not gonna lie. It was cute, though. I just wish there were more levels. Because that was fun. That was fun. As weird as I found the controls, because I'm stupid, you know, I wish there were more levels. Time for Dead Space? I'll cry. Actually. I think I will actually, start crying. But, you know, we can... Hold on. We can end a little bit early. Still have an hour? What are you talking about? I go for 2 hours 30 usually. Oh. We can end early though, that's okay, right? I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Me personally, right? I think that's fine. Besides, I have stuff that I need to do still. Because I may have gotten my schoolwork done, but there's more to life than schoolwork, as one might fucking guess. I have things that I need to do. However, it's been fun hanging out. I appreciated it. You ended so early this week, you didn't stream. I didn't stream Monday because I was drowning in paperwork. Short stream Wednesday for similar reason, and then I streamed today. This week has just been stressful in and of itself, alright? I had like 2 exams this week, you know, give me a break. I had 2 exams, give me a break, alright? And the headache, yeah, that too. Look, days start to bleed together. If you honestly said that was last week, I would have believed you. But yeah, Monday was the headache. It wasn't a headache, it was a migraine. There's a difference. Migraine is like completely... Like it feels like the front of your brain is like braining wrong. Because it's in the front, not like where a normal headache where it's like in the sides or in the back. The pain is like all in the front. And you're just like, oh. I'm not doing a Sunday stream. I don't do that. I like my weekends to be on my own. Alright. Ow. Although, Monday or Friday next week, we might do Ace Attorney. Because, you know, they're doing the Apollo Justice stuff. Never had head pain. I have a lot. I have chronic migraines. They're fun. Yeah. And I've also cracked my head open once. Honestly, that in and of itself probably gave me a concussion, but I digress. But yeah, we might play, Ace Attorney. Because I feel like we should finish it if the Apollo Justice thing is coming out. Because I kind of want to play the Apollo Justice games. Ugh. Oh, except you work on the anniversary stream. Don't worry, there's gonna be a stream on Wednesday. There will definitely be a stream that day. Alright? We'll probably start it with me trying to beat Deltarune again. How about that? I'll try for an hour. That's all I'm giving you. An hour. Guest? Probably not. Probably not. Guest works graveyards. She will not be able to show up. Sorry. But yeah, we'll try to beat Deltarune again with the Pippus and all that shit, and I'll cry about it. But I'll give you an hour. She works graveyards? No, graveyard shift. Usually that means either overnight or late night. She got a promotion? No. I don't think so. But no, like right now, she's in work. Like she's in right now. From her normal hours, she would currently be at job, doing work, getting paid a salary of some variety. I actually don't know how she gets paid. I don't ask questions like that, because I'm, you know, nosy, but not that kind of fucking nosy. But yeah. Since when does IKEA have a night shift? You never know. But yeah. I feel like we should, you know, finally complete Ace Attorney. So when Apollo Justice comes out, we can play the Apollo Justice games, because I want to do that. And then we can play, like, the Great Ace Attorney or something. I don't know. I just want to play the Ace Attorney games, and I don't care what anyone has to say otherwise. Smile. But, yeah. We will try Deltarune. Try. Nothing more, nothing less. Try. Anyway. It's been fun hanging out. But I gotta go. It's gonna have shit to do. It's been fun, though. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. But yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, and/or afternoon. Don't really care what time it is as long as it's great, because you all deserve it. And I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.